Y'all gotta give me a minute to get back around the corner. I had to run and grab some. Hey, God's desire for me. I love you dearly, sis, for always supporting me. Always, always supporting me. So I'm actually in the car. I had to run around the corner for something. So it only took me a couple minutes to get back to the house, but I have a treat tonight. A treat tonight. I have a treat tonight. Um, I'm going to be doing, well, I kind of did one of the DIYs already, but I'm going to do a DIY with you guys, an herbal DIY, nonetheless, an herbal DIY with you. Tonight we will be making a sugar lip scrub. In the summertime, we got the ashy skin, we got the ashy hands, we just, and then we be on these lives with these ashy hands and ashy feet and ashy faces and all that stuff. So I'm going to give you a base for um, your lip scrub. I will not give you all of my ingredients, but I will tell you what you can use. I will tell you what herbs contain the vitamins, what nutrients are necessary when you're dealing with the skin, especially the lips. The lips does not have as many as does need more oil. Well, my surprise is coming. I relaunched my business. I didn't relaunch my business. I always had my business. I never stopped it, but I actually have a brick and mortar now. So that was a surprise. Surprise! So I am stocking everything. I'm gonna have a grand opening August 1st through the 4th, and so I wanted to share that journey with you guys. So part of it is me stocking the products that I make, the skincare products that I sell, and I make. Um, One of them is my lip scrub. I completely sold out of that. I don't know why I never restocked it because that was one of the things that I really sold out of. Um, my lip scrub. I have a hand and foot scrub because, again, when you're dealing with the hands and the feet, it requires a little bit more moisture. I'm going to tell you herbs that you can infuse yourself um, to make that will contain the nutrients you need for healing. Again, I'm not going to give you my exact ingredients that I use in my particular brand because I need you to do your own research. If you are, trying to be an herbalist, it's important that you do your research. You do your own research. You need to know energetics. You need to know what herbs do this, what nutrients are in herbs. You and listen, you don't just have to use herbs. You can draw nutrients from fruits and vegetables as well. That's why there are nut oils and seed oils and things of that nature because you can derive your nutrients from them as well. So I am almost to the house. I have everything already set up. My shea butter is already melting. My wax is already melting. I make my lip scrub a little bit different than everybody than what you may find on YouTube. I make it just a little bit different only because, again, I'm an herbalist and I I listen, our skin is not the same. Everybody's skin is not the same. So for instance, if I want to make a product that is for every ethnic group, I will not be able to use as many oils because everybody doesn't absorb oils the way we do. But as a black person, we need more moisture in our products. That's why when we go and buy products over the counter, it dries our skin out because it does not contain enough moisturizing ingredients or derivatives in it. And that's why, and also other ethnic groups, they can take mineral oil, they can take other alcohol because their skin doesn't need that much moisture like ours would if you are African American, if you're black. and I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. This is the honest truth. If you study formulation, if you study herbs, if you study the body, if you study anatomy, you know, and as you're in the herbalist journey, that you know that you have to make products based on who your target market is. And I do have products that are for everybody. My face toner is for, but I know that if one of my friends asked me and they're not black and they asked me to make them a product, I know I'm making them a product that doesn't contain as many oils in it. Like if I'm making them a hair conditioner, I've been asked to make hair conditioner for some of my friends who are Caucasian, and their hair doesn't need oils like our hair needs. You know what I mean? So that's just some of the things you have to think about, and that's why it's also, I'm saying it because it's also important for you to do your research. If you are, watching this and you're thinking about making your own product and stuff, I encourage you, study herbalism, do what it is that you need to do. I'm still in my class. Okay. Hey, God's Desire. Okay, I appreciate you coming in. I truly appreciate you coming in. So hit that hashtag replay. Uh, Anybody that watches the replay, hit the hashtag replay. But I'm going to be on here for a little minute because, again, I'm going to do a DIY. I'm going to show you how to make a sugar lip scrub. Now, you will see, if you want to make it along with me, you're going to need sugar. You're going to need honey. You're going to make sugar. You're going to need honey. And you're going to need carrier oil. Whichever carrier oil you choose to use. It can be olive oil is one that people tend to use a lot. Olive oil, grapeseed oil. I would recommend grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is phenomenal for the skin. Even better when we're dealing with the lips, I would use coconut oil. If you are interested in making this lip scrub and you have some coconut oil at the house, whether it's fractionated coconut oil or it's raw coconut oil, you can use either one. And you're going to need your sugar. You're going to need a container that's been sterilized. All of my things have been sterilized. I make mine slightly different, and that's why I told you guys I have shea butter at the house that is melting. I had already started before I ran around the corner, and so it should be well melted when I get back. It should be in its liquid state, which is what I needed in order to combine all of my ingredients. So a lot of people make it again with sugar. You need the sugar. You need the sugar for its exfoliating properties. Sugar is a phenomenal exfoliator. For those that have bought my hand and foot scrub, I use the sugar. The sugar is excellent, and I get rave reviews for my scrubs, whether it's the lip scrub or it's the hand and foot scrub. That's just one of the products that people tend to like, especially in the summertime when you don't have, and especially now if you just don't have all that money that, to keep running to the beauty salon. Maybe you don't want to go every 2 weeks. Maybe you want to go once a month. I have a great scrub that you can use to soften your feet, to soften and moisturize your feet in the meantime, even just on a regular basis. Just be mindful. It's still sugar. And if you don't have a separate bucket or bowl or something that you use to for your feet, then you just know that sugar is going to get into your bathtub. It should dissolve in warm water. It dissolves. Hot water, it dissolves. So depending on how your septic system is, I always warn that. Just know that you'll be using it. Sugar is one of those things that dissolves. The herbs itself, if you are using a lot of herbs in your formulations, then just know you want to be able to supply people with something to help them catch the herbs that they are using from your products. We have to be mindful of our consumers um, that purchase our products. We want to be mindful, anything that could, damage their system or anything. So I always supply a mesh bag when you are like using my foot soaks, where you can put it in your water and it doesn't have to leave the mesh bag. You could scoop it each time you want to use it. And you get a scoop and you get a bag so that you can sit it in the water and then watch it go to work in the water, and then stick your feet and hands in the warm water and watch the magic happen. So I am home. I am about to go in the door. Parking, y'all. Y'all have to mind. Don't mind me. So I'm going in the house and we're going to get this party started. We're going to get the party started. Ask me why. I just ran to grab something real fast. Ask me why I brought my tablet outside with me. I didn't even need to do that. Okay. Let's go inside for you guys think that I'm making some kind of creepy video. Alright, so I am home. And again, everything is ready. I'm so excited. My tripod is here. So if there's any more comments, I will be looking at them in a second. You guys gotta give me a quick second to get in the house. I'm still talking, I'm still live, just I need to go in black for a second. It's black anyway because I'm outside. Alright. Um I gotta walk to the house to the light, y'all. I got my keys. I'm still here, guys. I'm going. Oh, I gotta repot my plant. I got a cutting from my job. So, okay. Let there be light. I'm going into the dining room. You guys, oh, looking at my Josh. The bag fell on the floor. All right, so I'm going to set this up on a tripod. You guys, give me a second. Let me show you. I have everything already ready. So, everything is already here. You can see my things. At least the shea butter melted all the way. I'll just add some fresh new hot water in here so that my wax can melt all the way. All right, so don't mind my messy table. This is how I am going to make our formula today. Okay, so I'm going to put my iPad on too so I can see the comments, because normally I can't see the comments from my iPad. I mean, from my phone. I normally have to check the comments from here. So, hello. I'm sorry if this is your first time coming in to see my channel. I am Robin. I'm your glamour planner. And welcome to the nighttime tea. So, nighttime tea is all about herbs, teas, and you guys being my besties because you join me every Thursday. And I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to come and join me. So, don't mind my mess, you all. I have been making my products all for the past 2 weeks, trying to get everything stocked up. My grand opening is August 1st through the 4th. So, let's see. So, let me move some of this stuff out the way. I do have to get a bag because some of my oils. I want to see the comments. I want to be able to respond to comments while I am chatting. So y'all have to give me a second. Let me get this done. I'm still here. Hello. Welcome to the Glamour Planner. I'm Robin. I'm your nighttime tea darling. And let me see. All right, let's go in here. I want to see. I didn't want to see my notifications. I was telling you guys about the time somebody stole my name. People are so not original. So not original. I was telling you guys about the time somebody stole my name. People are so not original. Yeah, it tells you so how not original. That is behind. All right. So let's get started. So what we are making tonight, I did explain what we're making. We are making a sugar lip scrub. The weather is warm, our skin is dry, and I don't care who you are, no matter what color you are, you have to moisturize in the summertime. Moisturization is very important because you got to keep that skin going, uh, glowing, keep the skin glowing and beautiful. And actually, let me show you what I made. So I'm gonna sit this here because again, I want to see the comments if anybody comes in. I hope you guys had a blessed Thursday. Thursdays is my day off, and I love it. So here, as you guys can see, this is my raw. This is my shea butter. This is 2 ounces. This out. It takes just a little bit longer to melt, and what I want is to combine the two. So I am using my coffee pot to keep the water warm. Yeah, I might have to, this may have to go in the microwave. And I don't like doing that. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it warm. Let's see. And I'm just going to put a little bit of hot water in here just because I need my shea butter to stay liquid. Okay? It will solidify, and it's kind of why I want it for this sugar scrub. You won't see people using the shea butter in the sugar scrub. I'm using shea butter because of its medicinal properties. It's moisturizing, extra moisturizing. Whenever people want to get you to buy their product, they want to put product ingredients in it that are really good for your skin. So everything has been sterilized. I was trying to think. I sterilized these two, so I'm going to just stick them in here until I'm ready to fill them up. So I sterilized all of my containers. So I found these little containers at Dollar Tree, which I thought were really cute. And it's for sugar scrub. This is something that they leave on a bathroom sink, and they're opening and closing so easily. I feel like it was really reasonable, and it's a good container. And y'all, that one's gone to the trash. Uh, it's easy for people to open and close since it still has alcohol at the bottom. So you want to make sure everything is sterile. This is what I originally used. I have hundreds and hundreds of these containers is what I use. Kept it in. It's super cute. Either one will work. I just thought this was a little cuter because of the color and the aesthetic for my shop that I'll be stacking these in. So it's pretty cool. Either one. It all gives me 2 ounces. So I will decide which one. So let me show you. If you guys been watching my channel, I shared with you guys some of the other products I have stocked from my shop. One of them is my hair oil. This one is actually my hot oil treatment. This you would use This is a herbal hot oil treatment. And what you would do is you would wet your hair and you would apply this on generously, moisturize it into the scalp really good while the hair is damp, not dripping wet, damp. You want to dry it off just a little bit, put it on your, put on a cap on your head, and then you want to let it sit there. I wouldn't go under a hair dryer. You just kind of just go around and do a little bit of daily routine or cleaning up or anything like that that you normally do. Um, and that's how you would do that. This here is my favorite. I did not have this before. I did a little research on this one. Um, this is one of my new favorites that I am introducing this year, and this is my skin brightener. Don't be confused with what is that? Skin bleaching. No, this is a skin brightener. And this is for those areas where you have hyperpigmentation, where there's environmental damage. This is goes that under eye serum. You know how people like me who don't get no sleep, who do not sleep very well, um, you take your herbs, and I created this formula here for what's called a skin brightener. Um, let me see. Okay, so I can show you the label. I just wanted to make sure my ingredients wasn't on there because this is my own formulation that I'm getting registered. So this is my skin brightener. I made a really cute label. Um, Again, there are many factors that affect us, our skin on a daily basis. I'm sorry, I gotta turn this fan on. And I wanted to create something that would help. All right, y'all. Oh, look at this, y'all. So when I'm out doing my lemonade and I'm vending and at events and stuff, I finally found it at Dollar Tree. This is that portable, rechargeable battery fan. Feels so good. Feels so good. I don't have the air conditioner in the dining room, y'all, and I do not have central air. I have air conditioner in my living room, in my bedroom, but none in the dining room. And I wanted to have the space so that I can show you guys what I was doing. Okay, so is this cute fan? Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree giving everybody run for their money. Honey. So let me sit this down. I have a tray here, and I wanna. There we go. Long as she could blow on your girl, I am good. So that is my skin brightener. Again, this is new for this year. I'm so excited about it. I've tested it on myself. Next, I will be giving out a couple samples, and at my grand opening, I will be allowing people to sample the product. This you want to use prior to putting on your makeup. This will protect you from UV damage, sun rays, because we get hyperpigmentation from products and things that we use, and also not protecting our skin before we put makeup and stuff on. You have to protect your skin before that. Remember that a lot of makeup and stuff, it will sit on that top layer of skin, so you want to moisturize and you want to protect those top layers of your skin, and that's what this is. This also brightens the skin, evens out skin color, that where that hyperpigmentation comes in at. So this is my skin brightener formula. I've been working on this for a year, and I'm super excited about it. I can't wait for people to try it because it's a baby of mine. And anybody that knows my products, y'all know I make hair oil, help to stop gray hair for men and women. Proven, proven. My products work, and also is my one of my very favorites that I actually have my granddaughter on because she's into makeup now. And I make sure she takes home a bottle. She called me today. It's like I don't have any more. I use all the toner, nanny. So I made a whole new batch. When I have like batches of my face toner, it goes fast, guys. I have the little bottles and then I have larger bottles. So these are great, and aesthetically, those are rose. There's rose petals in here, and I also encourage people to use microfiber cloths when it comes to the face. So that's my That's the face toner I showed you that I make. That's my formula. I actually, if you check out one of my other lives, I actually made the rose water with you guys. This is my skin brightener. This one this year, I didn't do hot oil treatments last year. So hot oil treatment and a skin brightener are two of my new products for this year. So that's what's in here. And up next is the lip scrub. So let's get to making this lip scrub, y'all. So I'm just going to share a few tips. I'm not going to give you everything only because I just feel like it's important for you to do your research. You have to do your research. And this here is my notes on anatomy, on the endocrine system, the what's necessary to keep it functioning properly, what vitamins and nutrients are necessary. So I have some things that contain iron, zinc, things that is going to help the body, um, your endocrine system, and get your lymphatic system and keep it moving. So, um, again, you have to do your research. You have to do your research. It's important. I infuse my own oils. These are oils that I infuse myself that are purposely for my skincare products. This one in particularly is for my lip scrub and my lip moisturizer, my lip balm. I haven't decided what I'm going to call it. I'm going to work on the labels tonight after my live. And then this is another oil I infuse. This is my own oil I infuse myself. And this has been infusing for, whew, how I'm going to say. Well, the thing about it with this one is the longer you infuse it, the more herbs you extract from it. So the more minerals and vitamins and nutrients you extract from it. And this is one of my favorites. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? So now, earlier I did say you can use olive oil, grapeseed oil. A lot of people use jojoba oil, especially when it comes to the skin. I will not be using jojoba in this. I did use jojoba in my. Let me show y'all what I created today. I've been working, y'all. When I say I've been working, I've been working. I want y'all to see this. This is another product that I created today. This is one I always use. This is what I always create. Remember I said about my hand and foot scrub? This is my bath soak. And I have a sticky tab I put on here that keeps it from opening. So if it's open, you or ripped, you'll know somebody opened it prior to you. But this is my bath soak. This is a herbal bath soak. So it contains herbs. Let me see how many herbs. This contains 4 herbs. It contains how many salts? There's pink Himalayan salt. There's Epsom salt. That's why it's a foot soak. This here is going to relax the body and mind. I have herbs in it that are going to calm the mind, calm the body, calm you when you're just sitting soaking. And you don't have to ask Calgon to take you away. You can ask the Queen Collection to take you away. Here is our smell-o-vision. I want y'all to see. Y'all have to see the herbs that's in here. Let's see. Y'all see them herbs in there? Listen, there is this tomorrow at 4 o'clock we're gonna do the Ask a Herbalist. Um and God's Desire, Janet, everybody, if you are studying herbalism, Renaissance Grandma, all my herbalists, come on over. Hang out with me 4 o'clock tomorrow. I want us to work together and let's talk to the community about wellness and using herbs. Um, I think it'd be a beautiful thing. I did ask several people to come on over and hang out. So that's 4 o'clock tomorrow. I was doing it at 5. It's going to be at 4 to accommodate everybody to make sure that everybody can come on in. So this is infused with herbs. That do have jojoba oil in here. You will find jojoba oil in here. And what I did is I made a bubble bath, a herbal bubble bath shot. This goes with the herbal bath soak. It contains the same herbs, and it just has bubble bath with shea butter, cocoa butter in it. Again, jojoba, all the moisturizing things, and it contains the same herbs, same 5 herbs in here as is in here. Actually, this one contains 4 herbs. Um, there's one I didn't put in here. So, but see the herbs in there? That is infusing that bubble bath shot. Now, you don't have to use all of this at once, but again, like I said, it's a bubble bath shot. You can pour it in your water, and it's just going to add to the bath soak. You're going to get your scooper. I'm going to give you a scooper that come with this, and you just put that in your bathtub. Take a couple scoops out. You got to keep water out of it. This is oil based, and so you don't want to be dropping water in it. You want to scoop this out first before you start splashing around in the water. So you want to put this in your water first. And again, this is my bubble bath, herbal bubble bath shot. Okay. That was something else I worked on today, which I'm excited about. So what's going on tonight? Because I checked out a couple people's channel. So let me do this, guys. Let me get my gloves because I don't like touching products, especially if they have to go to individuals. So I'm gonna get my gloves. Give me a quick second to get those gloves. Okay. So let's do this. Let's make some lip scrub. One of the um one of the things that I was telling you, the different oils that you can use. I do recommend that you use coconut oil. It's very, very good. Not many people are allergic to coconut. You do not have to use all the ingredients that I use. One oil or 2 oil is more than sufficient for it. Remember, it's a lip scrub. The purpose of it is to exfoliate the lips and then to moisturize the lips at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to be using this as well. Um, for mine, I am not using white sugar. I will be using brown sugar. I like the brown sugar because it is softer on the lips. Now, when it comes to the feet, you'll see me use the regular sugar. But because this is dealing with the lips, I use brown sugar. You're welcome to use whatever sugar you please. And again, I sterilized everything. Actually, what's the point of me getting my gloves if I don't put them on? So, guys, what I think I'm going to have to do, too, is I'm going to have to melt this wax in a microwave. Only because I'm going to need it next. Okay. Oh, you know what? How about we pour it in here since this is still melted? I really don't like using the microwave, y'all. I'm sorry, I really don't. So let's see if I can get it to melt inside of the shea butter. The shea butter is really hot. So all I'm doing, can y'all see me? I'm scooping. Gonna move this out the way so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay. So what I'm doing is I am melting the beeswax with the shea butter. You can use whatever butters you want. A lot of people do not use butters in theirs. I'm using butters in mine. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to do it the opposite way. If you work with wax, you know whether you're using beeswax or whatever wax you're using, it does take longer to melt than the butters. And I need that to melt if it's going to infuse with my scrub. I'm using this whole half a bag of sugar. And everything that I'm using in here, please believe me, it serves a purpose. It serves a medicinal purpose. If I am using it, it serves a health purpose. I'm not putting it in here just to be pretty, even though you can add whatever you want for aesthetic purposes. That's what will attract people to your products is, um, making something that they will be pleased with. So again, I'm melting this, trying to melt it. The wax does not give in. It just takes a little bit longer. So I'm going to add more water again. Guys, I'm just going to add some more hot water. I don't know what it's in here. I need a higher jar. Should have thought this one through. I'm just getting the hot water, guys. Actually, let me see. We got a cup tonight. This cup is We Rise by Lifting Others. I love that saying, y'all. So I'm going to put that there. Put my notes here. And what I'm doing is adding the hot water. Since this is still, oh y'all, that was hot. I used to call this like Plans, Teas, and Best Teas. It is still Plans, Teas, and Best Teas. The name was just super long, and everybody should be like, join the, So I just wanted to make it something nice and simple. Everybody could remember. But we still make good tea. We are not doing tea tonight. We are taking our herbs to a different dimension tonight. Tonight we are using our herbs for making skincare products. I said I was going to give y'all a very simple DIY, herbal DIY. So again, I've already infused my herbs. My herbs have already been infused. I am melting my butters. Let me see. Where is everybody tonight? It is a Thursday night. Let me see. If you're in the bushes, hey, hey, hey. I don't mind that. If you're in the bushes, watching from the sidelines. If you don't mind saying hi, you can say hi in the comments. It's all good. Yeah, I wanna just trying to make sure you guys can see. I wanted to make sure that I know I'm live, but I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. I'm sorry, I didn't do something to the camera, y'all. Got my face all big. All right, so let's finish this. Again, I do not want to use a microwave, so I'm hoping that this method works. And, well, the water is definitely hot. I done splashed me like 3 times. Oh, okay, we working. Okay, so that was smarter. We want to work smarter, not harder. So, I'm keeping an eye on the comments in case you guys come out the bushes or you guys come on in here. Again, I am melting my butters here on the side. I need them to be melted so that we can infuse it with the sugar. And again, Use whatever butters you want. You don't have to use butters. Butters is just something that I decided to use. You don't have to use it. If you look on YouTube, many people that are making it do not use butters. They simply use oils. But if you want to follow me, my method, be sure you tag me. Let me know that you did. I don't mind. Please. I do not mind. Just tag me so I can see that you're doing your thing. That's all. I watch YouTube videos too. I just think there's room for all of us. That's the difference. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of soda out, and it is hot and it is working, so that's good. So I'm just stirring that. I'm just trying to get my butters and things to melt properly because I do not want to use the microwave. That's why you see me constantly stirring, guys. The wax does take a little bit longer to melt than the shea butter. I have mango butter. Mango butter is great for the skin. Cocoa butter is great for all skin types. Um, so feel free to use whichever ones you like. All right, so I'm gonna let that be. And I have a towel here. I'm gonna use this one to dry, wipe off some of the oil from my fingers. Okay. Ooh, not my notes. Oh, if you knew the years of research that I do and that I've done, oh my gosh, that would have just spilled on my paper. And no, 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 no. All right, so let's see. Now, when dealing with the skin, some of the additional properties you need to make sure are necessary if you really, really want to heal skin. This goes across the board for all skin. The nutrients that are necessary. Your B complex vitamins. If you see somebody that bites their lip, um, their skin is like crackling and peeling, things like that. They're normally deficient in B vitamins. B vitamins also help with the nervous system, but B also helps with skin regeneration and growth. It helps fortify the skin, but it helps in. Let me see. Let me just go to my notes. Let me see. All right. So. All right. So there's several that you need for this process. You need B1, right? Let me see. Yeah. So B complex, actually not B1, I'm sorry. B complex is B2, B3, B5, B6, and biotin. Those are the ones that are necessary, especially when you're making or formulating a skincare product. B vitamins are necessary if you want it to effectively heal the skin. Okay, that's what you want it to be. You want to have those B vitamins present. Some of the herbs that are high in B vitamins is burdock root. You will see if you're an herbalist, we know that it's burdock root is really good for that. You have to study that, guys. I saw a special today on Barbados, and it's a herbal channel that I follow on YouTube, and they did a whole movie on tracing the use of herbs and folk medicine to its original roots. I'm not talking about stopping at Mary Gladstar and those people who studied in the 70s. I'm talking about this goes back hundreds of years. This goes back before slavery. And they even talked about how during the slave trade, when they bought the women from Africa to Barbados, I don't know if y'all know that history, but the islands were a shortcut or a stop off before the Americas. They would drop off in the islands, stop there, drop some slaves off there, and then they would come over to America. So with that, these women, they would carry the herbs and stuff from Africa. They carried herbs with them. They carried some of the things that they remembered about our traditional medicine. What are they calling it? Um, Medicine men, medicine women, but there were other terms that they will call them. Um, and so this was the history of them using herbs in Barbados. And they talked about how it came from Africa, how their parents, they said that it wasn't written down. Their mothers knew it from their mothers, who taught it to their mothers, and it was just passed down by generation to generation. They said they how the mothers who knew how to heal the family, how others from other families would come because one mother would be really, really knowledgeable than others, and they would come to her to learn how to use herbs, or they would come to her and ask for a herbal medicine to help heal them. The one lady was telling the story of how they didn't have medicine in Barbados. They didn't have, couldn't go to traditional doctors and stuff. She would say that her mother would go into the yard and pull herbs and would heal them for when they were sick. Hey, Janet. No, who's Juliana Tofana? Who is she? Now, I do study a lot of Mary Gladstar. Spoke with her in a conference, like got to ask her questions and things like that. But she talks about a lot of the people that she learned from and she followed who were doing herbalism and how they traveled around America looking for people who studied herbalism. But who is she? Who is she? I'd love to hear about it. Or is she a herbalist now? That would be great. Or that is, someone that we can study from. Tell me who. I've never heard of her. So another vitamin you need in your formulation when you're making something for the skin is vitamin A. A lot of people don't really pay. I don't hear too many people talk about vitamin A, but vitamin A is really, really important. Vitamin A is water soluble. No, no, yeah, no, vitamin B is water soluble. I'm sorry, not vitamin A. Vitamin B is water soluble. That means that it is easily flushed out of the system if it's not so safe. For instance, you have a malabsorption problem. Your body is not absorbing vitamins and nutrients like it should. And when you drink a lot of water, if you're the type that's drinking a lot of water and you're wondering why you're not healing like you should, you may have a malabsorption issue. That means that the nutrients are going right out of the body, those water soluble ones, like zinc is water soluble, all your B vitamins, the B complex vitamins, which is why you'll see a lot of people are deficient in B vitamins because they are water soluble. And you have to get your body to absorb these nutrients. Caffeine is one of the things that flush water soluble nutrients out of the body. Um, let's see. She was in the 1500s. Oh, wow. Hey, Chris. Hey, Janet and Chris. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hi. So, vitamin A is also one. So, these herbs that I infuse all contain vitamin A. They all contain vitamin B2, B3, B5, B6, and B12. Um, and also you're going to need vitamin E. Vitamin E is one of those harder ones. Normally, when you are buying it off the shelf, I hate to say it, but it is a synthetic version of it. I do use it. I use it in my skincare formulations. I try to use the ones that's not synthetic, which you need to really do your research. They will sell you it and it will say 100% vitamin E, but it is normally mixed with like soybean oil. Um, let me see what else. I hope not corn oil, but I've seen products that have corn corn oil in it, which I don't understand, but that's another topic for another day. And Janet, I'll have to look her up. See, that's the history that I want to go to. You got to share that with me. We got to chat, boo. We got to chat about her. I want to go back because again, I'm working on my own herbal handbook, and I want to go back to the people who had it passed down to them for generations. I don't need you to be from the 1500s, but if you know that something in your family was passed down generation to generation, I want to hear about that. That's what I want to learn. I think I spent this last week studying different herbalists from all over, just seeing, and all of them talked about, studying. A lot of you ask about the herbalist journey. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to do your research. If you plan on giving people your formulations, your herbs, you have to put in the work and you have to study. And I like Janet, for instance. Janet will take a herb and she will study that herb, that her eat in the yard. I love that series that she does where she takes that one herb, she has studied that herb, she is eating it from her yard, it is native to her or not, whichever one it is. I love it because she has taken her time with the herb. We have to do that. If you want to be on in this herbal journey and you want to be a herbalist in your community, you have to put in the work. And that means that you have to take the time and you need to be with these herbs. You don't want to give somebody the wrong energetic if you're trying to help them. You don't want to give them an energetic that gives them energy and they're trying to calm their nerves. Like you those things are important. And me telling you, like you just asking me, oh, can I have an herb for this? That's it's not enough if you go and turn around and give that herb to somebody else. That's like somebody taking your medication. It's not prescribed for them. You need to make sure that we are giving people the right herbs for the right reasons. Okay. And then people who are taking herbs, the same way that I tell you to have a relationship with your doctor, you need to have a relationship if you do herbal medicine, have a relationship so that that herbalist who is giving you herbs and stuff, giving you the right thing. And that's important because your life could depend on it. Okay. Oh, wow. She treated abusive men. Wow. Okay. Okay. Love that. Oh, let me go back. Okay. So, vitamin A. So, what this is the thing. Okay. So, believe it or not, herbs that have vitamin A is majoram, uh, peppermint. No, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Let me go back. Oregano, vitamin A. This is just for vitamin A. Vitamin A is oregano, black pepper, saffron, cloves, mustard seeds, believe it or not, turmeric, and horseradish. Okay. And then rosemary. Rosemary not only contains vitamin A, rosemary contains your vitamin B complex, right? Did I put rosemary in there? So no. Rosemary contains I put rosemary like 3 times. Let me find it first, y'all. Okay, rosemary contains vitamin E. So rosemary contains vitamin E, vitamin A. So E and A, and rosemary. I also put it somewhere else. Somewhere else. Zinc. Zinc is the other nutrient you'll need. Whenever we are formulating for the skin, the 4 nutrients that are necessary is vitamin B. So B complex, because I want you to understand that the B complex, it contains all of the B vitamins. B2, B3, B5, B6, B12. Okay. That's considered B complex. So vitamin B complex, zinc, vitamin E, and vitamin A. So when you are picking out your herbs and your oils to infuse, you want to make sure you are using the ones that contain those 4 nutrients for your skincare formulation. Okay. So, um, oh, wine has UB40. Yeah, well, wine also inhibits herbal properties. So I won't suggest to anybody that is making a formulation to use wine. I'm sorry, wine will inhibit the absorption of the nutrients. That's why they say whenever you are taking herbs, you do not want to be drinking wine at the same time because it will stop the body from absorbing those nutrients. Alcohol is one of the first things they tell you to stop whenever you are taking herbs to heal yourself. I got you. Now, red wine does is great for the heart. They say red wine is great for the cardiovascular system. Um, Let me see. Red wine. They said a glass of red wine, but I'm doing herbal formulations, so not going to give y'all wine today. I can give you the tea, but not the wine. So again, those four nutrients you need is vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin B complex, vitamins B complex, and zinc. I didn't tell y'all what is in zinc. Rosemary was one of the things that's in zinc. So did I give you everything? Vitamin B is burdock root. Um, Let me see, borage, peppermint, peppermint, um, hawthorn, and alfalfa. Okay, that's your vitamin B complex. Now, there are many other things that contain B vitamins, but for B complex, one that contains all of those B nutrients that you need, those are the ones that I just gave you. Um, Vitamin E, again, is oregano, sage, turmeric, rosemary. There was some that was ginger, majoram was into, um, anise seed, rosemary, tarragon. Tarragon was in multiple ones too, y'all. So if you add tarragon, you're crossing many vitamins that are necessary. So tarragon is in vitamin E and vitamin A. Rosemary and oregano are both in vitamin A and vitamin E. I've seen peppermint. Peppermint is your B vitamin complex. Um, it is also, let me see, chili peppers. So chili peppers are in B complex. It's in vitamin E. I think is it in vitamin A? Let me see. Yes. So vitamin A, E, and vitamin B's complex. Chili peppers. Chili peppers are what we, grow in our yard. So maybe use the seeds or something, or dry it and crush it. And then when you infuse it, you can do like I did with this one, which is I put it in a mesh bag and then infused it in the oil. That way it doesn't get loose in my oil and I don't have to worry too much about straining it. It's already strained because it stays in the mesh bag. Only thing is just the residual from the powders, maybe. But when I strained it, I've already strained this twice. You that residual won't be in there. Okay. Now this last one, I didn't tell you which was a zinc. I did tell you that you need zinc, but I didn't tell you what herbs are necessary for it. So when we talk about Chris it being soluble, that means that it's flushed out of the system. So when you say something that is water soluble, we have to explain what do we mean by soluble for people in the comments who may not know what the soluble is. So what Chris is saying is that so what I told him is I do not recommend alcohol when you're trying to work with the herbs because it flush out the system. That's what he means by the soluble. The wine will flush that nutrient out of the body. That's why they tell you not to drink alcohol when you take medication, not to drink alcohol when you're doing taking a herb for medicinal purposes because that alcohol is going to flush it out of your system. Just the same way caffeine will. Caffeine will flush the iron out of the body. Caffeine flushes your B vitamins out of the body. Anything that is water soluble, um, can be flushed out easily. Like I said earlier, in the beginning of the video, if you drink the type of person, if you're drinking a lot of water and you notice that you're not absorbing it like you should, like you still feel weak, you still, your body, like you get blood tests done and you are deficient in nutrients, it's because they are being flushed out of your system because you're malabsorbing something in your gut, something you are using or taking, or drinking or eating is flushing it out of your system. And I can tell you for a fact that caffeine does flush a lot of nutrients out of the body. So back to zinc. Um, well, I have prescription drugs that I take that I come from my doctor, and none of them interfere with my herbs. So you wanna, and you definitely, if you hear me say it, I say it all the time. Do your due diligence before you take any herbs. You want to have a conversation with your healthcare provider and let them know that you're considering adding herbal supplements to your routine. And most doctors will say, "Hey, no problem." Like my doctor didn't have a problem with it at all because we went through my medication and make sure that there was no contraindications or any interference with either one. So you definitely have to have a conversation with your healthcare provider and have that conversation with your herbalist, because your herbalist also needs to know what medications you're taking too, because they can say, hey, okay, well then if I'm going to formulate this for you, I know I can't use that because that may interact. So that needs to happen as well. Again, if you remember my videos way back, I told you always give a list of the herbs that I'm providing as a supplement to someone, so that they can take that with them and have that conversation with their healthcare provider to make sure that it does not interfere. Now, those four nutrients I gave you are important. And I'm going to give you, this is a tip. This is a bonus tip from me. Reason why I say they cross all ethnic lines and it cross all skin issues, because it is necessary for, whether you have oily skin or dry skin, or normal skin. Those four nutrients are necessary for all those types. If you have oily skin, those vitamins and nutrients are what's missing in your body. That is an indication, that you are missing those nutrients. If you have dry skin, those same nutrients are necessary in both of those issues. That's why when I make my formulations, I know that I can, can give them this product, whether they have oily skin or dry skin. Now, when it comes to other issues that they have with their skin, if I have to make a special formulation for them, like they have hyperpigmentation, they have psoriasis, they have rosacea, they have different issues with their skin, then I know I have to add some other nutrients to that. What I'm doing is giving you a basis to formulate your product if you want to make this for your home, for yourself, for your children, grandchildren, it doesn't matter. If you just want to make something for yourself, this is for you to make at home. Is this for you? I'm still stirring this, y'all. My wax is still taking a minute to melt. Okay, better. So I think I still may have to, guys. So I am gonna put this in the microwave, which is something I did not want to do because I'm trying to get, see this, I'm trying to get the wax to melt, and it is still very significantly large. So hold on a quick second, guys. If you want to make this with me, you need oil. You need an oil medium. That's your carrier oil. You need your sugar. I am using brown sugar. Most recipes you'll see they use regular granulated white sugar, which you can use, please, by all means. Sugar itself is an exfoliant, and it's wonderful for exfoliating the skin, whether for your lips, face, hands. It's for all of that. Okay. So you are more than welcome to get it. And I'm going to throw this in the mic for like a minute, which should do it. I would say 30 seconds, but I'm going to throw it in there for about a minute. If y'all hang on a second, chat in the comments. Actually, let me see. I could take y'all with me while we do this. Can't sit there. Yeah. All right, hold on, guys. I can see your comments though while you guys while I'm heating this up. I hope that you guys are wanting to make this formula with me. Are there any questions about anything that I'm using right now? Are there any questions about any of the do you have an oil? You have a question of an oil you may want to use and not sure if you can use it? Let me know. Oh, Janet, I'm making a sugar lip scrub. I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment. I'm making a lip scrub, a moisturizing lip scrub. Did you hear me, Janet? I'm making a moisturizing lip scrub. I knew it wasn't gonna take that long. Okay. See, actually, about 40 seconds is all it took. So I am making a lip scrub. Yes, a lip scrub. And again, you can use this basis to make a foot scrub too. This is really about dry skin for the summer. It's also about protecting the skin from environmental damages and things like that, chemical damages, food and things that we eat. And yes, Chris, you can ask a pharmacist as well. The only thing is, pharmacists are not very chatty. They're normally behind the counter. They rarely want to come out from behind there when they're making medicine because they always got like tons and tons of people asking, making medicine for. So my pharmacist, I get mine from CVS, and they're not very chatty. And I don't care how many commercials they make about, oh, you can talk to your pharmacist. My pharmacist act like when I stand there, because I like to ask them questions about my medication. And I'm not going to tell you how many text messages I get about, oh, chat with your pharmacist. But when I go in there, he's got a million people. And if I ask him to come to me because I got a question, yeah, like I'm disturbing him from a science project. So I say talk to your doctor. That's the one who prescribes the medication for you. I'm not saying your doctor knows everything, but what I'm saying is that's the person you need to have a partner relationship with when it comes to your health. It is your herbalist or whomever you go for um, healing. And again, herbalists are not doctors. So if you are taking medication, you need to have this conversation with your doctor. And I ain't saying doctors know everything, but I know my doctor knows more than enough that her and I have a really good relationship. I actually really, really adore her because she actually cares about not just my well-being. You should see a lot of my colleagues, my son and his wife actually use my doctor now because they know how much I rave about her and her caring about my well-being. But she cares about all of patients' well-being. I used to be an officer, and a lot of the officers that I used to work with, they go to her too. And I'll say, "How do you know about her?" They be like, "Everybody knows about her." So phenomenal, phenomenal woman. Shout out in case you catch one of my lives. I'm not gonna put her name out there. But anyway, so let's get started. So again, I am using brown sugar and I'm using the whole bag. I only took a little bit out, so I'm pretty much using the whole bag. And again, you can use regular sugar. You do not have to use brown sugar. Okay? So and I did clean everything before I started. And you will have to break this all up, guys, because it will be chunky. Let me see. I know y'all need to see what's in here, right? Jen, you are funny, darling. What do you mean you have no lips? You have lips. You talk with your lips. Either way, you gotta those lips are for kissing. Let me see. All right, so that y'all can see what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is just breaking up the brown sugar. I'm using brown sugar, guys, because it is softer to me on the lips. Again, like I said, the lips do not have as many layers of skin as the rest of your body, like your hand or your knees and legs may have. So I'm using it just because it's a little bit softer. Okay. So I have broken it all up. And don't be afraid to get your hands in there, y'all, and break up those chunks. Okay. So now I am going to add, because this is an exfoliation, I am really big on healing the skin, and one of the things I truly believe in that is really good for you is tea tree oil. I am using tea tree oil. I'm gonna put maybe, because this is a big batch, and actually I do have more brown sugar here because I do plan on making a lot of this. So I am going to, I'll make two separate batches. So I'm going to put maybe 10 drops of tea tree in here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 20. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Only because we use that whole bag of it. And tea tree is the ultimate healer when it comes to the skin. Its antiseptic properties, antibiotic properties are bar none. It's really good. And with tea tree, a little bit goes a long way. Tea tree is very potent. On directly on the skin, you will start feel that burn, like especially on layers of the skin that are really thin, like your lips. But tea tree is very good with preventing um, um, what do you call that, lip breakouts and stuff around your mouth and face. So tea tree is very good for that. Look up, do your research on tea tree. I'm not gonna go into the all of the details on it, but I'm telling you what I'm using, and if you want to know why I'm using it, go look it up and you will see why I'm using it. But it's very good for you. I'll explain some, but if you want to go into depth about it, you're gonna have to do your research. Okay, so tea tree oil, which is really good. um Next, vitamin E. Again, I'm using this. This is an added benefit. This is something that I found out um, about vitamin E's. Normally, when you buy it, you have to find the source that is using it. And I'm not using a lot of it. I just bought this down so I could be done with it. It wasn't much left in it. I wanted to hurry up and empty it out. Um, so that I can throw this bottle away because all of the herbs and things that I infuse does contain vitamin E in it. So I will not have to use these anymore since I've done my research to find out where I can naturally get vitamin E. That I did share with you guys some of the places where you can get it. Do your research. There's a whole lot more. All right. So now those are two things I can throw away. Now, um, one other thing that I like to use is cinnamon. This is my secret recipe. Okay. Cinnamon is a herb and it has very, very good medicinal properties. This is my secret recipe. Do not be going to share it with somebody like, y'all made it up. Tell them where you got it from. That's all I ask. Is you remember where you got it from. Same as Robin, the Glamour Planner. She made this exfoliating, luxurious lip scrub with some brown sugar and cinnamon, okay? With vitamin E and with some tea tree oil in it so that we can. What happens is the moment you start the exfoliation process, you are asking your skin to respond. And that's even when we're washing and bathing. The moment we start working on that skin, we're asking the skin to respond. So that's why if you are have an allergy to something, you'll get a response immediately. That's how you know you're allergic to something. That's why I always tell you, don't try something, multiple things for the first time all at once because you want to know how you respond to it. So, tea tree helps calm the body's response. Remember, I told you that. Remember, I told you that. Tea tree helps to calm the body's response. So, you learned something new today. But tea tree is very, very good. And the cinnamon will act in the same energetic as everything as the sugar and the tea tree. It will act in the same energy. All right, so this is what it looks like. It's not moist yet because I do not have not added my carrier oils. So, um, what I am going to do is because I do put this in the refrigerator when I go out vending. I will keep this in a cooler. So I am going to add. I'm not putting in again. These are the containers that I'm using. And again, because it's going to, I can give the instructions all I want to my clients who purchase my products from me. It does not mean that they're going to always follow it because they're going to be constantly open and closing. I do want to put something natural in it just in case they do get water in it. Um, like say they wash their hands and they immediately stuck it in here. Again, this is an oil based product. Introducing water in it will cause it to separate. It can introduce bacteria. So I'm adding a glycerin, but plant based glycerin into this mixture to keep it from going rancid. Okay, because again, I do keep this in the refrigerator and it'll last for a couple months. Um, so I'm going to add maybe 2 capfuls of the vegetable glycerin. I'm using vegetable glycerin, plant based glycerin. Um, to this to act as keep it from going rancid or bad and to preserve its properties. Okay. Actually, I'm going to add that to my oil phase because I want it to mix in really good. Now, just adding 2 caps full. Again, this is a whole bag. All right, y'all. So again, that is my vegetable glycerin. Let me make sure there's no questions I'm missing. Okay. Let me see what else. Um, Let me see, guys. I add a little bit more water because I don't want. Again, I'm dealing with my butters in this, and I don't want it to go solid on me. So I'm going to add some hot water to this. Again, I do not want it to go solid on me. So here, again, if you weren't here at the beginning of my video, I do have some shea butter and wax in here that I'm going to be adding to my mix. And again, when you see these recipes on social media, they do not use these butters like I'm using. This is my own recipe because again, they just want to exfoliate. I want to exfoliate, nourish, and soften. Remember that. Mine's I want to exfoliate, to nourish it, and to soften the lips. Okay. All right. So, and this is my oil phase of the process. All right. So we have all that in there. I have one more thing that I need to add. This is my other secret ingredient that I'm going to add in here. Can't tell you on that one. Y'all gotta make up your own. Remember, everything that I'm using though, if you do your research, is to soften the lips, to moisturize, and with the herbs that I infuse with it, it is to nourish it, to put the nourishment back in it, to keep the lips from being dry and cracked, especially during these summer months. Okay, so I think this is ready. All right. All right, so let me see, did I miss a comment? Nope. Okay. Are there any questions? Anybody got questions about anything else that I've done or said? Now I have two different oils that I infuse. So I'm going to use two different droppers to put in here. And you can use whatever oils you choose and however much you choose. Because I'm using infused oils from several sources. I think that was 3 or maybe 4. This will be the last one that I use in here. This will be 5. And again, these oils here contain, and I have like hundreds of these things. I don't need to keep it. But I don't want to cross-contaminate. So you want to make sure that you do not do that. Okay. This one right here is really, really good because this oil infusion right here is antiseptic, antibiotic, antiparasitic, antifungal. So that's the other thing. I don't have to use too much of the plant-based glycerin because this oil here is antibacterial and antifungal. Anti Actually, it's anti-parasitic. There's so many benefits to this one right here. And I better get that oil in. And I'll do this one time. This is the one I wanted to use the most because this has the most properties. This one is an infusion of, and this is one herb. This one is multiple herbs here. Okay. And I'm going to stir that up. And I do keep them in my mason jar. And because it's benefits, it can work, for many different projects that I am using. All right, so here I'm going to add this into here now, guys. This is my butter and my wax. And I'm going to add into here. And remember, do not put no water. This is an oil-based product. No water. There was no water phase. Okay. And I'm splashing it all over me. And it started to solidify. And that's okay. It can solidify once I mix it together. And this has only been used in the butter, so the spoon is okay. And I'm just mixing it all together because as you can see, that thing will solidify rather quickly. Look at that. But I want it to bind to the ingredients, so that's okay. I'm going to add some more oil. I want it to be more moisturizing. Especially before I put it in the bottles. Can y'all see that? Oh yeah, y'all can see it. So I'm going to add some more of my oils to it. Those little droppers did not do what I needed it to do. So I need to add some oil to it. Okay. Again, this is one plant. And this one is one herb. This is more than one herb. That's one herb, but this is more than one. Okay. That should do it. I put those little droppers in there like they really did something, y'all. Thanks, Janet, for coming in. Okay, don't forget to send me the podcast. I love to see it. Yep, see you tomorrow at 4, my darling. Anybody that have to leave, make sure y'all hit that like button before you go, okay? Hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you can see more. Tomorrow we are doing Ask an Herbalist. So Janet will be joining me. God's Desire will be joining me. For anybody that has questions about herbalists and herbalism, our journey in herbalism, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow at 4 o'clock. We'll be going live to talk about it. Okay. I thank you guys so much for coming in here. You can spend your time anywhere else, but you're here with me. And if you're not here with me and you catch this on a replay, I appreciate you anyway. for coming on in. I don't care what time you come in. You came in and said hello, that works for me. You came in and watched, whether live or on a replay, that is all right with me. Okay, now we're smoking, y'all. This is binding really nice. It is chunking up is what you want it to do. I do want to sample it so y'all can see too. I want y'all to see. Y'all see my mouth? My mouth is not dry, but I'm going to show y'all a sample of it. I'm going to show you how it moisturizes. All right, so all I'm doing is just mixing it all the way through, guys. I don't know why, so I feel like I need just a little bit more. Oh, y'all, I forgot the one oil. Coconut oil. Remember I told y'all to add the coconut oil? This one is the fractionated coconut oil, so it does not get solid. I'm going to add a little bit of that in there. Okay. That's enough. Coconut oil is really, really good on the skin. It's one of the best and actually most widely used ingredients now today. There's a form of coconut that they use to act as a to keep your products from going rancid when you're making skincare products. There's a form of coconut that they use. It was part because I was looking for ones. And I told you guys I shared my journey when making skincare products, how people use products that cause cancer. They use emulsifiers. They use what do you call it? Products that basically are just not good for the body, like that have been proven that contains those sulfates and parabens, phthalates. So they use products like that have that stuff in it, and I refuse to do it. We have been using and making products for hundreds of years and healing ourselves for hundreds of years. That synthetic stuff was just introduced into our products and society over the past less than 100 years. All that synthetic stuff. Remember, beauty didn't just start today. Beauty didn't start 30, 40, 50 years ago. Look at the Egyptians. Honey. Look at any long ago society. Beauty was something that the women always carried about themselves. Every society. All right, I think that did it, y'all. And it actually looks really, really good. Again, you don't want it to be dripping wet. At least I don't. So, let me show you. See, that's my sugar scrub. You all see that in here? I'm just still mixing it around, making sure I want the oil to be distributed evenly throughout the whole thing. So I'm just making sure that all the oil is distributed. And then I'm going to make me a nice cup of chamomile tea. I'm going, um, what are y'all watching on TV? What y'all doing on this Thursday? I'm going to watch Boomerang because it was hilarious. I'm going to watch Boomerang. Uh, hey guys, Desire. How was your class? Okay, I'll check the email. Don't forget tomorrow to join me tomorrow for the Ask an Herbalist. It's 4 o'clock. I didn't want it to be too late. I hope you can make it at 4. Okay. All right. So, all right. I'm just going to take a little bit. Okay. So this is enough on this spoon right here, and then I'm gonna change my gloves. I don't want to put too much on here. I want y'all to see this. Okay. So this is the sugar scrub. Hey, Chris. Yes, a lot of those turn out to be really bad for you. The parabens, yeah, absolutely. Tall, yeah. Yep. Yep. So I'm going to make me some chamomile tea. That is the tea of today. Chamomile is the tea of today. And I'm going to watch Boomerang because it was hilarious. If I didn't say it already, it was hilarious, y'all. I'm still waiting to see if they put Vampire in Brooklyn on there. Y'all know I've been waiting to see Vampire in Brooklyn. But Chris, can you join us tomorrow at 4 o'clock? Because you know a lot, a lot, a lot. I think you're a doctor, but you know a lot. And I love that you come in here, and I appreciate you coming in here because you do share a lot of information. So come on and join us tomorrow at 4 o'clock. All right, so see these lips, y'all. I feel like I got good lips, but anyway, I'm going to do the sample on this because then I'm going to get rid of these gloves and put new gloves on. Okay, so let me show y'all. Where is my? I need a paper cup. Let me get a paper cup, y'all. Ugh. Let's see. Come on, let me hit. You know what? I'll just use this. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all. This is me using the sugar scrub, and you just scrub it on. Oh my god, y'all, that feels so soft. Look at that, and don't be afraid to get around your mouth too, because you know how you can tell when you're deficient in your vitamin B's as well. The corners of your mouth crack. If you've ever had that happen, you're deficient in your B vitamins. Dry lips, biting your lips, you're deficient in B vitamins. So you want to be mindful of that. But look how y'all can see. Look at the moisturizer that is. I don't want to drop this on my dress, y'all. You know how hard it is to get oil out of a dress? Yeah, I'll be sleeping in this dress. Um, Look at that. I want y'all to see. Look at that. And don't be afraid. Get let me your mouth. I'm sweating, y'all. Not to mind me. But look. Mwah. Look at it. Y'all. Uh, like everybody tell y'all, it's sweet. You may want to eat it because it's naturally sweet. Don't do it. Because I'm seriously licking the sugar off my lips. It's still natural. But I don't want you to spend your time eating it. Some people will put fragrance in theirs. I do not put fragrance in mine. I feel like the oil is enough to do what it's supposed to do. And This is why I choose to use brown sugar. It's still exfoliating. I can still feel the scrub on my face, but it's not hard scrub like that bigger sugar will do to you. Okay, so I'm going to change gloves, rinse my mouth out, and I'll be right back. So stay right there so y'all can see the after. I am back. Whoa, y'all almost tripped. Y'all had to make sure I ain't put no sugar, oil on my dress. I'm gonna go wash this immediately. Now look at my mouth. Feel that? See that? I'm asking y'all, can y'all feel that? Can you see that? And it has a shine to it. Look, even though I rinsed it with warm water. Got kissable lips. Mwah! Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys so much. But my lips are super soft. They weren't hard before that, but you can see the difference. I showed y'all my lips before I put it on, and you can look at the natural moisture. I can feel. Now, there is one other ingredient that you can use that is really good. It also serves as antibacterial as well, and that is honey. I did not use honey in this batch. I may use honey in the next batch, but you definitely can use honey. Honey is very moisturizing and soothing to the lips, but it's antibacterial as well. And honey has its own properties. Only thing with it, don't think you can roll up in Dollar Tree and buy a bottle of honey. They do not sell pure honey in Dollar Tree. That honey says corn sugar. What's that other sugar? It say corn sugar. I mean, the honey in Dollar Tree say corn sugar, but you get you some real honey, some raw honey, and make it. Honey is really good for lip scrubs. I don't use honey in my foot scrubs, but you're welcome to use whatever you want, and you're welcome to use my recipe. Which just tag me, say hey, saw Robin make it, shout out. Because there's several things. People do not use butters in theirs, and they do not use cinnamon in theirs, but I use it in mine. Okay, because of the medicinal properties and the soothing properties. Oh, thank you, Chris. As tea tree for external use only. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes, tea tree is external use only. Like I said, you can put it on your skin, and it immediately it goes to work. That's how potent tea tree is. And tea tree needs to be diluted with something. Like seriously, tea tree needs to be diluted with something. Yeah. Tea tree is very, very powerful. And thank you, Chris, for the comment. Um, you made your sun tea today. Did you tag me? Did you tag me, God's Desire? I know there's other people doing a sun tea challenge, and that's okay. Just tag me. If you use mint in yours, please tag me so I can see it. I am doing a giveaway at the end of this month. It is a $20 gift card for the winner. You have to do a video, though. You have to do a video showing a little 30-second video showing you making the tea, how you set it out in the sun and the ingredients that you use. So you can use any ingredients you want to make the sun tea. The only thing requirement is that you had mint in it. So remember, the drawing is at the end of this month. I think the last Friday of the month, might be the last Thursday of the month. You have to turn it in. Let me see, 7. Because I think the drawing is. I think the last day is the 27th, and I think I'm doing the drawing like that last day of the month. And then I'll let you guys. I'll come on here on my live that following Thursday and let you guys know.
fun. Chris, I had my friend said that she no, my coworker and my friend, they both were out of town this weekend. Do you know my coworker said he was in Florida and he said it's hotter up here in Jersey than it is in Florida. So I don't know what the heck is going on. I know it's hot over there. You guys get those wildfires and things going on. Be safe, but uh it's hot over here. You don't see my face? I was sweating. I got my cute little fan. Do y'all see my fan I got from Dollar Tree? I am so loving this fan, y'all. I have been searching high and low for. I kept telling people Dollar Tree got a battery fan. Dollar Tree got a battery fan, and I went to like 10 Dollar Trees. It was literally when I wasn't looking for it is when I found it. But shout out to Dollar Tree. Y'all need to sponsor me for sending people over there. Y'all need to sponsor me, Dollar Tree. Y'all know Dollar Tree don't sponsor nobody, but as I'm in the craft community too, whether it's crocheting, paper craft making, or whatever, and for years we would use Dollar Tree products. We recommended people to go, and Dollar Tree refused to sponsor anyone. So that's why we stopped saying the company's name because they refused to give us credit for all the money we sent their way. So again, DT. You need to sponsor this video because I said y'all name in this video, but they probably won't. Well, we know they won't. So I should have not said their name. But anyway, shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I truly, truly appreciate you. It is 11:01. I finished that right on time. 1 minute over. 1 minute over. I'm so excited. So, do anybody got any questions before I end the live? Um, I'm going to package this up again. If you are not on my Instagram page, go to R_R Queen Collection. R_R Queen Collection. I will post a picture of me when the jars are all filled. Okay. And again, my launch day, my grand opening is August 1st through the 4th. I will be going live that day. I will share pictures, letting you guys know that is a Thursday. That's the first day of my grand opening. Um, I will be sharing with you guys all of my herbal products set up. I'm doing some herbal tea formulations. I will be doing some detox teas. I will be doing some wellness teas, fibroid teas, a tea for men with prostate issues. Some of the guys asked me for that. So I do sell tea blends. Um, so I'll be doing some formulations for that. I've already done the formulations. I have my trusty little notebook that I keep all my formulations in. So I did the formulations for that. I just have to fill the bags. I ordered some new bags for my tea formulations. Let me see what else I got to get done. Oh, so I made the sugar scrub. Oh, let me show you guys. Y'all didn't see, guys. I don't know if you saw either, Chris, but I shared in the beginning this one is my hot oil treatment. I shared what to do with that. You guys have to watch the replay for that. I showed this is that the hot oil treatment is a new product that I introduced this year. Also, my skin brightener. This one is a new product I introduced this year. You guys have to go back and watch the replay for that. And I've made face toner, rose face toner for years. I do have this one is simply rose, and I do have a rose and hibiscus facial toner as well. I also have a new one that I'm introducing. This is for my men's care line. I have a new product that I'm introducing. I'm so excited. And I'm sorry I can't share it with you guys prior to that, but I have a men's care line. I've been had men's like if you guys seen, I do a men's beard oil, but I have a new men's complete line. I have a men's aftershave mist. I have my men's beard oil, and I have a after shave conditioning balm that I'm introducing a new herbal scent, a new herbal formula that I created, and it's been marinating for a little over a month, actually. Yeah, it's been over a month. It's been marinating. I created that formula. I did my research on what I needed it to do to help men with their skin. I already have one that I do for men. It's a chamomile one because a lot of the research that I did and talking to a lot of men, doing surveys, I do put out surveys and let see what people say that they need in their product line. If you guys have been on my Instagram channel, you will see I make products for different ethnic groups. You will see there's many people that I have shared who tried my products. I need to do like just like a page of reviews, but that'll come later on. Maybe that'll be in my herbal book. Um, of the products that I've made, but I've been making. I made a men's beard balm. I have a men's beard oil. I have a men's oil for their hair that helps stop gray hair. That helps with balding. I do have an oil for that. Um, so this new line is comes together. The other ones they purchase like individually, but this is a line that is for all three: the aftershave mist, the aftershave conditioning balm, and then the beard oil, which is a new scent that I am introducing. So I'm so excited about that. I can't wait to share that with you guys. Come August 1st, you guys have to look out for that. August 1st. And August 1st at my new shop, I will be doing live tea demonstrations. So you'll see me do tea formulations for someone right there on the spot. I'm going to bring different herbal energetics with me. And kind of like the basics ones like mint, basil. I'm going to bring different ones so that I can do some herbal formulations for people right there on the spot. I do that when I do vending and filling and stuff. So I make tea while I'm there vending, but I'm going to be doing this at the shop. Y'all pray for me because I used to own a shop before, Closet Glam Boutique, and I did everything. Had my own oils there. I've done New York Fashion Week. I made clothing. I've done just a lot of stuff, and this time is different because this is all about wellness. Me becoming a wellness coach, me getting my doctorate in natural medicine, just all of this culmination of things, and then opening up this shop. It's not big. It's nice enough for me to be able to do this and have a place for people to come. We can sit down and do consultation. I can make them formulations, just to drink some tea and wellness. My famous lemonade, the sun tea, I make there. So it's going to be fun. And I want to take you guys on that journey with me. So I can't wait to do that. So I still have some more products to make. I have to finish the new men's line that I will be introducing on August 1st. So you guys, yeah, I'm so happy because I'm going to bring you guys along with me on that journey. But on Instagram, it's R_R Queen Collection. And you can go back. You'll see I've been doing this for a while. Go back and back and back, and you can check it out and see the different products. But listen, have a great night. I thank you guys so much. Okay, I'm so excited, guys. And you are just, oh my God, just the sweetest. I appreciate you so much. I actually have a package coming from Teagsy too. She mailed me one. I think she sent me the shipping for that too. I gotta look out for that because I didn't get that either. Okay, so but listen, I've taken enough of you guys' time, me up and down and running, and I'm so sorry for that in the beginning. Please do not charge my heart with it. I truly, truly love you guys for spending your time with me. I thank you so much. And listen, have a blessed night. Let's continue to grow together. Add a little glam and let's grow together. All right. See y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully at 4 o'clock. Don't forget. And if you watch this on a replay, hashtag replay, and come check me out over there on Instagram. All right. Have a blessed night. A blessed night. Y'all, I always go through this when my camera don't want to end. Listen, it doesn't want me to end my live. This happened to me before, y'all. Anyway, have a good night.